with reaction to the eclipse. Here's video posted on Insta and Facebook. This is from my place in downtown Portland this morning. It was really eerie though, because it kind of looks light out right there, but it wasn't. It was cold and dark and scary. The temperatures dropped and there was almost zero light out. It wasn't scary. It was actually pretty darn cool. And the sight of the total solar eclipse was definitely something to behold. This is a video out of Dallas, Oregon from Grant McCombie's videographer, Jeff Kastner. And wow, that is insane. And in Salem with Joe and Tracy, it was the sight and the sounds of everyone's reaction that was very exciting. Pure glee from thousands of people looking up. You could tell right there at the sky. Listen.
It's like a star burning out. Look at that. Oh, spectacular.
Oh, now you can see the diamond ring effect.
I've got major FOMO, Cassidy. I see
that.
I
just got chills.
We were here in Portland. We got to see it. It was pretty cool to see here in Portland, but be there right in the center of like the path of totality. That was pretty cool. And
I know.
You've been keeping up with everything on social media from Facebook to Insta to Twitter and seeing all those pictures. What have you found?
Yeah, so I did go outside when the almost, what was it, 99.4% totality happened in Portland. But I've been here since 5 o'clock this morning tracking what everyone's posting on social media, and it's overwhelming. People have so many cool pictures. So first I will tell you, you showed your video of going outside during the eclipse out from your window. I went outside first up on the KGW rooftop. The sad thing to me is that my phone, I mean, most people's phones, it just doesn't do it justice, and I was not prepared.
You didn't ruin your phone, did you?
I did not ruin my phone, at least not that I've figured out yet. But this is up on our rooftop. And the sun just looks like a normal sun in the sky. But this was at like 9:45, I think. So it was like
But I gotta tell you,
eclipse.
It was weird outside.
Yeah.
Because you started seeing like little strobes of light, and it was kind of, and I saw like the shadows were, that's what kind of bugged me out. See, I didn't look at the shadows.
That's what I'm mad that I didn't look at, because I keep seeing people's pictures of the cool little crescent sun shadows all over the ground, and they look awesome.
This was the quietest I've ever heard Portland, because like when I went outside, everyone just kind of stopped what they were doing. They had their glasses with them, and then just kind of like looked up.
And as soon as it was over in Portland, we heard a MAX train go by. We're like, oh yeah, no MAX trains were going, nothing was happening. And I felt it got really cold.
Yes, it did.
And
cold and windy.
Yeah, Rod Hill's been saying though that you could feel the wind, but if you looked at the trees, you couldn't actually see any wind, but you could feel it. So that kind of makes it feel like I'm in a horror movie.
It felt like you were in a sci-fi film, right?
Yes. And while we keep talking, I'll just cycle through these beautiful pictures that people didn't take with their phones because people have, you know, fancier cameras and they're more skilled.
But someone took that
diamond
picture?
ring that Tracy and Joe were just talking about. These are from Prineville, I believe, and Madras. Oh my goodness.
That definitely wasn't taken with an iPhone.
No, and I knew even if I got a good enough picture on my phone, it wouldn't be as good as these ones, so I knew I'd just look at social media anyway. How cool is that, showing the different stages of it? Now, the Timbers, I know we've been like, oh, we got to be at work today, although it is a very fun day to be at work. The Timbers had to work too. They had to practice out in Beaverton, but they did, if you can look closely, they had their eclipse glasses on, and they took a short little break during practice to look up at the sun safely, of course, because you can't play soccer very well if you can't see.
Yeah, some of these pictures here in Portland too, you're like, oh, okay, these pictures, it was like total sunlight, but it really wasn't.
I know.
And I don't know why the iPhones, they take those pictures and make it look like that, but it got really dark here.
Yeah.
It was kind of like, I was like, wow, is it like 5 o'clock in the fall?
It's like a sunset, yeah, and then all of a sudden it's light out again. This one though, okay, so this was down in Madras, and where there's, you know, bajillion people, that's the exact number, but there's like a motorcyclist doing a wheelie in front of the moment of totality, and you can see Casey said haters will say it's Photoshop because it really does not look real.
Wow,
right?
that is really cool.
Yeah, I thought that was awesome. That's one of my favorites. So this video might be the coolest. So you covered Cirque du Soleil last week. I'm covering it in a couple days when it opens in Portland. And this is a guy in Portland, an acrobat, David Resnick, with Cirque du Soleil, and he says he's running tramp wall, whatever that means, down in Madras, while the moment of totality. I don't know if he's falling, I don't know what is happening there, but he's not on skates, he's just on his feet doing something really cool, right?
Have you ever seen, did you know the movie Tron?
Yes, yeah.
That's what it looked like.
That's true, that does look like that.
Did you see Proposals too?
Yes, this final one. We'll listen in for this exciting moment. Oh, go to the next one, there we go. Look at this, so she's looking up at the sun, she's got her glasses on, she turns around, oh my God, the crowd goes wild! An engagement during the eclipse. So they were in town from Idaho, visiting relatives, and that happened.
I like Proposals. That's all sorts of.
Who doesn't?
That's cool. Thanks so much, Cassie.